Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Diego, and this video is about how to apply for your 2-year green card, a checklist of documents that need to be included in your green card application for the 2-year conditional residency CR1 green card. Now, you're going to start by building a checklist. You're going to have a checklist, a cover sheet checklist. A cover sheet is going to identify everything that is in your green card application. Okay, you got to have a cover sheet, and you're going to put to USCIS and the address where you're going to be mailing your green card application to. There's only 4 places in America that you send it to, depends on where you live. And then you're going to put your name and address and phone number and contact information, and then you're going to identify the cover letter as applying for a 2-year conditional residency green card. Now let's go over the information and the documents that you're going to need to require to be sending to USCIS. This is the list. So the cover letter goes in first, and then next it's the number 1 item on your cover letter is going to be payment for however much it costs for the 2-year green card, and that price can change. As of January of 2025, it's $1,440 for an adult to apply for a 2-year green card, which includes the biometrics. The second thing you're going to have, number 2, is going to be USCIS form G1145. That way you'll get a text message with your receipt number from immigration when they open up your green card application. The next thing you're going to identify on your cover letter are going to be 2 passport style photographs. Okay, put them in a Ziploc bag so they don't get lost. 2 passport style photographs. Next, you're going to have a copy of your U.S. citizen sponsor's passport's biographic page in color, blown up nice and big so immigration can read it. The next thing you're going to put in there is a color copy of your passport biographic page, Mr. Beneficiary, Miss Beneficiary. Okay, the next thing you're going to put in there is a copy of your birth certificate, Miss Beneficiary. Okay, the next thing you're going to put in there is your I-94 or your inspection and admission parole documentation showing that you entered the United States legally and had a face-to-face chat or meeting with a Border Patrol officer. As we continue, okay, this is going to be on your cover letter. The next thing you're going to put in there is a photocopy of your form I-797, your approval receipt notice of your K1 visa. Okay, then you're going to put in there the next form you're going to put in there is going to be USCIS form I-864, which is filled out by the sponsor and signed by the sponsor, the affidavit of support. The next thing is going to be the USCIS form I-485, the application for you to adjust your status for the 2-year green card. Next on the cover sheet, you're going to put in there the USCIS form I-693, the report for immigration, medical exam, vaccination records. Okay, you got to repeat the medical exam when you get to the United States and include it in your green card application, signed by a civil surgeon authorized by the U.S. State Department. Now, because you entered the United States under a K1 visa and you were issued an I-94, which says you got to get married within 90 days, the next thing that's going to go in your adjustment of status package is a certified, court-certified copy of the marriage certificate. Okay, the marriage certificate. If you are a divorcee, either sponsor or beneficiary, you must include certified courthouse signed copies of the divorce decrees or annulments or any death certificates. Okay? When you apply for the 2-year green card, your CR1 conditional residency green card, you also have to prove that you had a wedding ceremony. Well, how do you do it? Well, you do that with pictures, not just a marriage certificate. So you want to include 20 to 30 pictures of your wedding, and any other activities that you have done while you've been in the United States, pictures with family members and friends, etc. And on the pictures, you're going to put the names of the people, the date the photos were taken, and where the photos were taken. And don't forget, all this information that you're putting in your green card application is going to be listed, itemized on the cover sheet, the cover letter. Also, if you have any education, like a college degree or a trade school or any certifications, if they're in a foreign language, get them translated into English and then get them adjudicated as U.S. equivalency, and include those in your green card application. Immigration is very interested in what your education level is when you enter the United States of America and get married to a U.S. citizen. Now, also don't forget to include in your green card application a blown up color copy of your K1 visa. Okay? Put a copy of your K1 visa in this application. My recommendation is you enter the United States, you get married within a week or two, and then after you get married, you start putting together your green card application. It's going to take you probably 50 or 60 days to put the green card package together. Information that you also want to include in your green card application is if you were able to get your driver's license, and if you are, make a copy of your sponsors and your driver's license. Take a picture of it, and so that you can see, immigration can see that you have both the same address where you live. You want to get a joint bank account. You want to get on joint bank accounts. So you get your social security number, you apply for it with the I-94, which hasn't expired, and your passport, get your social security number, and then you can get on a joint bank accounts with your American citizen sponsor. You want to get registered in both names on your apartment rent or your townhouse or your home. You want to get on the title to the car, to the RV, to the motorcycle. Joint ownership. Joint ownership is what you're looking for. You want to start collecting utility bills with both names on it with matching addresses. Like my wife Karina's from Venezuela. She's on the electric bill. She's on the water and sewage bill. She's on the trash bill. She's on the gas bill. When the bills get emailed to me or get mailed to me, both of our names are on these bills. So it shows cohabitation. She's on my health insurance. Make sure you get your beneficiary on your health insurance, Mr. Sponsor, Miss Sponsor. What you're going to prove to immigration, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is commingling of funds and cohabitation. Okay? Buy a car. If you're going to buy a car together, keep the receipt from the purchase. It's an expensive item that you purchased together. A new car, a camper, an RV. If you buy expensive things together, you may even be buying a house together. If you do, show the evidence of the purchase together. Get affidavits from friends, family, and colleagues that can identify and prove that you are married. Get about, 2 or 3. And if you want more, the more the merrier, 5 or 6 if you can. Get letters from family regarding knowledge of the marriage. Make sure you have lots of photographs together with your family and friends during the relationship. Karina and I started dating in 2021. We included pictures in her 2-year green card application from 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024. We had a selection of photos with a timeline of our relationship, to our dating, to our engagement, and then our wedding on the beach in Florida, okay, with wedding photographs. Make sure you include all this evidence in your K1, in your green card application. Make sure you sign the documents that's required by USCIS, the 864, the 485, and make sure the civil surgeon signs the 693. Put the documents together in order. Create a cover letter which lists all the documents that you are including in your green card application. This will help the immigration officer adjudicate your green card a lot quicker if he or she can see what is included in your green card application from your cover letter. Go to Office Depot or Walmart or somewhere, buy a binder a 3-inch or 4-inch or 5-inch binder with document protectors. Put all your documents in document protectors, and then prepare the order of the documents the same as it is listed on the cover letter. Before you mail off your green card application to the appropriate location, make sure you've gone over it with a fine-tooth comb. Make sure you've made no spelling mistakes. There's no passport number errors, no transposing of numbers, no mistakes anywhere. Go over it as many times as you feel necessary until you are fully sure and certain and comfortable that you made no mistakes. Once you've done that, make a copy for yourself at home in case immigration lose some of your documents, and then use FedEx, DHL, or UPS and mail off by courier service your green card application. Make sure you sign the forms. Make sure you make out the check or the cashier's check to the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Do not use your credit card to file for a green card application. Do not do that. Trust me on this. Thanks for listening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and we will see you at the next live stream. Don't forget, I do a live stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Central Time, and Karina will join me on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Good luck with your green card application. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in YouTube or on the live stream.